Everybody. Gonna do a few things real quick. Actually, Siren's going by. Give me a sec. Alright, we're good. The music volume correct. Just big chilling for a bit. Drop this one, actually. Chat's up. Before we get into what we're going to be doing tonight, I want to go over where my character's at. Let me put on the actual gear that we've been wearing real quick. And let me just talk about this as well. So, again, this character, we've put a lot of time in, and we've put a lot of time bouncing back and forth between points on the passive tree, different, pieces of gear, all this shit. It's really cool to be able to play a character like this, and I think it's mostly because we're playing SSF, right? In general, if I wanted to do this same thing in trade, I could just kind of like look at all the gear, trade for the exact pieces I need, and then never really have to bounce back and forth between all these different setups. Like every single piece, if I needed it, would have strength on it. I could still probably do it even better in SSF as well, but with pieces of gear that I currently have, I've been having difficulty with the weapon. So weapons with Giant's Blood can go up to like 470, I think, strength, depending on the base. Ours were at 430. And what I have ended up changing from last vid, and again, we haven't done this pathing a lot. We swapped over to this a little bit earlier on, but then we moved back on this direction because of Molten Being. Molten Being was really strong for the Fizz damage taken as fire, but then, we have enough armor. We don't really care about Fizz. But we were still pathing down this left side. I realized that I could get way more strength as well as just better pathing if I went through the warrior starting zone. And what I want to talk about here is we path through some maximum life, path down here, 10 strength, even more armor from the body armor, and then another 10 strength, as well as this regen 0.5% of maximum life per second, which is really important. It means we don't have to put 3 points into this wheel. We can just put a single point here. It opened up a bunch of other options on the tree, as well as getting even more strength from these few nodes, as well as rage on hit. Something I'm testing out is ripping off Infernal Cry, and Infernal Cry was how we were sort of keeping rage up without having any rage on hit. So, we could get this in a jewel maybe, or just get it socketed into gloves, but for now, putting a point into it. I've also put 4 points back into Vocal Empowerment. This we can swap out if we don't need it for another 4 points anywhere we want. And then this also opened up an option to take basically 100% increased skill effect duration. I pathed this way on grab these nodes, and I thought it'd be really strong with Bark Skin as well as Scavenger's Plating. It has the anti-synergy with Time of Need, but it was still something that I was interested in doing. I tried it out for a little bit. Didn't really feel like it mattered, honestly. So, anyways, all of that is to say, our character now has enough strength to wield weapons without the suffix, and we crafted the perfect weapon, basically. The mods on the prefixes are T3, but the suffixes are near perfect. We got Onslaught on it, I got a Battle on it, and then we got to Desecrate on increased chance for additional Aftershock. This was huge. And then we upgraded our offhand from the heavy Great Hammer to the massive, and this is with the desecrated setup with reduced attack speed, but again, it doesn't really matter. So this weapon, as well as our dual wield setup, is now super strong. I haven't fought a boss with it just yet, but we are now the strongest we've ever been offensively. The change to strength down here wasn't actually a knock to defense. We're down to 4,300. But that isn't because of my pathing, that's because of other choices. If I wanted to juice it, we could go Core of the Guardian. I honestly really wanted to push it. We could take these 4 points as well as these 4 points and just grab this wheel again, which I might do. But I do want to try out reduced slowing potency for a little bit. I'm getting pretty annoyed with the current state of things. Actually remove these as well.
Old roots find new soil.
This is another 15%. So I think overall this is 55 reduced, so half slowing potency. There's some other stuff nearby, I think, but takes a bit more effort to get into. Anyways, defenses are still going to be fine. And then we had to swap on an unset ring, and why we're doing that is because we got, what did we get that had spirit on it? Might have just been this amulet. I just swapped to using this amulet for a bit, and the spirit here gave me another option. That option was to run an unset ring, removed Infernal Cry, and then put charge regulation as well as combat frenzy back on. Gain a frenzy charge when you freeze, electrocute, or pin an enemy. What we've done is we've put pin on Bone Shatter, and I didn't know if this is going to work, but it does. So modifiers to stun buildup instead apply to pin buildup. Supported skills cannot cause stun buildup, and then physical damage from supporting skill is pinning. Because Bone Shatter just procs stun, it doesn't matter, right? It says, you know, this strike will cause a heavy stun on enemies that are primed for stun. So it doesn't need to worry about stun buildup. It doesn't matter. Anything that's primed for stun, Bone Shatter can hit, and then Bone Shatter's explosion can apply pin to everything else, giving us frenzy charges, which with charge regulation gives us 24% increased skill speed. We get more defenses from the endurance charges, and then we also have onslaught now. So in general, we're getting a lot more attack speed. And really, if I wanted to, we could grab the points that I just put into this path, this direction, and just grab some more attack speed if I was really feeling it. I haven't actually tested it yet, so I kind of want to just test it now, actually. Let's just try it. Why not? I haven't been prioritizing block at all, which is a little strange for hardcore. I think it's fine for now. Mana is costing life is a little strange, but I don't think it'll be a problem. It's fine. Anyways, we're attacking way faster. The temple's going good. I didn't do any long belt farming, but we did get temple farming going, so we already have 3 cultivation orbs. And what we're gonna do today, I have no clue if this makes sense, but we did drop this a while ago. So it's a minus from a 13%. It's a minus 13% rarity Ventur's Gamble. So I'm going to try to set this up where we can go negative rarity. So we're at negative 13% item rarity. I need to find a way to get leech again. I don't think there's going to be an easy way to do that with my current setup. What I could do is pick a shitty... I could just use our offhand. We could swap the weapons. And then put in life leech on this weapon. Just for now. And then we need 20 strength. So to get 20 strength, we're just going to rip some stuff off. Yeah, I wanted to show the current character before doing this, because I was pretty proud of some of those changes that we made. This is going to be 15 strength. We could just do down here, actually. Here. Okay. So what I'm thinking about.
Then I have the strength.
Cool. What I'm thinking about doing is removing one of those fizz augments and just swapping it with this guy real quick. So now any of our attacks with this weapon are going to have life leech on them. We dropped defenses. We're actually undercapped on chaos, and I'm trying to see. Let's put or cold. Sorry, let's put cold there. This setup is significantly less tanky, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, so resistance is basically capped. Chaos is okay. I'm going to make sure I don't lose this gear. Actually put it in a new tab. I can rename these, right? Best. We also rolled these boots. 35 move speed, T2 into T3, but because there's no flat, the ES is actually pretty shitty. But still really strong option later if we want it. Anyways, swap the 3 pieces. All their defenses are still good to go. And what I'm going to end up trying to do here is farm long belts, but doing it in a way where last league, when I was trying to farm Viper caps, I was doing it in campaign. So you can go to like the exact item level where the items start dropping, jump around in these zones a bunch, and eventually you'll get something decent. Minus item rarity would have helped as well, where I got a few magic, I got a few rare Viper caps, etc. I don't want to do this again. And what I'm thinking is because Rogue Exiles drop jewelry, they're guaranteed to drop everything. What if I try Rogue Exile farming with minus item rarity on it and just see if they drop normal items? I don't think they will. But we can try it and just see. It's guaranteed. We'll run one map with it and then just see what happens. And it's going to be a low-level map. I don't really care. And that's why our defenses don't really matter here. And I think if we do want to do this, we can just try a T7 even. Normal and just find out what happens. Okay. Before we get that going, let's remove the Atlas that we have set up. It's fine. We might want to come in from the left even. I think this is probably the best route. Going no item rarity. Alright, this is just waystones. I can rip that if I want to. Waystone. Some other stuff matters. We'll go with this. Unique jewelry, 1,000,000,000%. Belt doesn't require anything, right? I don't know if this actually matters. Fuck. It might. Let's do ints. Because I think it means the base type of the Exile. So like if we go ints bases, it might be more Rogue Exiles with like Energy Shield, and they might have a higher chance of using Soul Tether, something like that. We still have a lot of points we can put stuff into. Those, that doesn't matter. I can just do strong boxes while we're chilling, I think. Leave it at that. I have no clue if this works. But we're about to find out. I was running some essences earlier as well, and we got some crazy shit. Just double checking everything. Anytime you do any like major swaps, it's always there's always a chance you fuck something up and now you're gonna die. But big chillin'. Everything's good to go. All of our ores are on. Yo, that using this weapon's a little rough. You can feel the reduced attack speed even though we spec'd into more attack speed. And we can see, again on the map, we ran a tableau with guaranteed rogue exiles on it, so... what I should have been running, which I can actually go back and grab maybe, is the rogue exile omen. But if that's the case, we might end up farming rituals first to get a few of those going. Or just do some unique witchwood maps on the tree. Yeah, the hope is that we see long belts dropping eventually. I don't want to have to go back to farming campaign. Although this is kind of like farming campaign, right? Just like a really low tier map. I'm going to be in no danger of dying, I don't think, ever. Could even swap around support gems if I wanted. Alternatively, we could try Ultimatum. Or Simulacrum. I feel like people do Simulacrum for base farming as well, but maybe that's for the item level, not for how many bases it actually drops. I don't know. Yo, that's fucking wild, though. You can just see how much it's affecting everything, actually. The only issue is that, I feel like jewelry just drops less often. Okay, so we're gonna find out what happens here. The hope is that the Rogue Exile drops... Yeah. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So minus item rarity isn't gonna affect Rogue Exiles. Or, I mean, it does, but it's just like they have so much inherent item rarity tied to them, I guess, that this is gonna be a problem. So it means we don't need the tablets, though, and I can swap and run any kind of setup, I think. We might just run negative item rarity and... Could Expedition and logbooks be good? Because we got some logbooks. If item rarity affects chests and we pop a chest, that's just that's just a jewelry box. I feel like maybe that would work. It's a logbook, but it's a shitty logbook. We've already got a few good logbooks from Mobile 80 maps, I think. Yeah, coming in off of a really strong stream, I feel like on Monday. Was genuinely just talking a ton. We were putting in a lot of effort playing some PBC just to get caught up. That releases tomorrow, I think, but my IRL stuff I think is going to get in the way, so I'm not going to be worried about it really, I don't think. Instead, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the PW2 stuff, and our character's in like a really good spot now, where we can farm for whatever we want really. And I'm wondering if even just temple farming is going to be where I could get some good bases. I don't know. I don't know the best way to farm Soul Tether yet. And if I was really dedicated like I was last league, I would go back. And looking at this, I feel like we might want to go back and try it. Go kill this boss, and then I'm going to head to campaign real quick, and we're going to see if we can get a Soul Tether to drop in. I was on the Halani Gates. I think that's one of the better options. I haven't seen one drop there yet, though, so unconfirmed. I'm pretty sure monster level is just 1-to-1. If normal monster is level 20, it should be able to drop the Longbelt base type. And when it comes to hunting for bases, I think if it's like lower level, then just because in general there's like less items to drop, it might actually be easier to get than Viper Cap. But good to know. Unless you get a lot of negative item rarity, it doesn't seem like it's going to matter too much for Rogue Exile farming. And that was going to stress me out a bit, I think. So again, this is going to be boring for a little bit. We'll see if it drops. If we can get it to drop, because there's a set piece on this map with a bunch of like chests essentially on it. So I'm wondering if that is going to be good enough, where if we click on it a bunch, we'll see something. But I think it's just armor. I don't think it's jewelry. Coming back to campaign also kind of shows off. We're looking for the Longboat. Required level 20. Alternatively, we could just spam a bunch of chance orbs on, like, looking for a vertex or something today. But my goal is to get this fucking incredible Soul Tether eventually. I don't know if it's going to be possible, though. And then if we do see one of them drop here, I'll probably continue farming this kind of stuff off-stream. It's what I did last league. I was even doing the chance orbs off-stream, which was dumb, but... But yeah, the farming I do off-stream while, like, watching a movie or something, this stuff's really boring. There's no chance of anybody dying. Okay, so it doesn't seem like negative item rarity is affecting these clickables. Oh, hell yeah. But we're in the right zone. That wasn't bad. You know, first map, but we did get one, or we did run this 2 times off stream though, so. Long belts are common in Temple? We talking a full Temple? Are you talking just the base itself? Or the unique? Because we have dropped, I think, like 2 or 3 Soul Tethers in Temple, but our Temple's like really unoptimized. Yeah, no, if I could guarantee a long belt per run, yeah, the full Soul Tether, I have seen a few. We just don't have the best setup for our Temple at the moment. But I mean, I did just see it, so like I said, I think I'm gonna chill on it and leave the we'll swap off of our minus item rarity stuff and then just go back to doing something else tonight. I just wanted to know. There wasn't really a question of if it was possible, but it's always good to see it actually drop instead of just assuming it is working how it should be working, so. And then the boss here actually doesn't drop any loot, so we don't have to kill him either. But depending on how this is set up, it feels like it's gonna be gone out for the rare then. Let me try a different zone. So we know at least base level 20 does work. Anything above level 20 is going to work as well. But depending on, you know, how much higher you get, it might unlock some new base types. So let me actually check belts. The next highest up is 25. So if we don't want to hit 25, we could do anything under that, as well as +3 on rares. It might, I mean, we can try traders even, but traders means, because most of the loot that you get isn't going to be from normal mobs, it might actually be fine. But you are cutting off the chance of a normal mob dropping it. Level 1 trials is an option. I tried Lightless Passage. It was awful. It really is just Lonnie Gates here, looks like. We'll do one more.
Down you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about it. I don't know what's left for the character, because we don't need the we don't need Soul Tether to kill Arbiter. I need my dual wield setup to be strong enough damage-wise for me to just be able to kill him, and I think we got there. But it's nowhere near the. Oh, that's something that happened off stream. I posted it in the Discord. No context. I dropped a Wrath Pith in SSF. So I'm maybe open to the idea of going for an Arbiter kill, and then, you know, if we die or whatever, swapping to some kind of Blood Mage setup, because I've never played Blood Mage before. Some kind of like win and roam shit, right? We got it, man. I think everything off these corpses is gonna be... Oh! Does this thing always drop? Yo. It dropped another belt. I'm just seeing patterns, but it would be really cool if that always dropped a Wrathpith. I'll pull it up. We got the offhand. The Giga Blood Mage one. Damage crits, and it costs even more life to use. Alright, we're gonna run that one more time, and we're gonna see if that rare drops a belt every time. Because if he does, then this is crazy, and I'm 100% just doing this off stream. When it comes to PoE2 campaign, there's a lot of stuff that has guaranteed drops, but normally I thought it was like a one and done, right? Like when you're going through 0.3, like certain abysses and certain maps would drop a guaranteed support gem or a guaranteed what do you call it? Build gem, stuff like that. Jeweler's orb, all that kind of junk. So I'm wondering if this guy is hard coded to drop a belt. I'm not wondering. I'm really hoping. And it's just because he dropped 2 belts in a row. Zero reason outside of that. Anytime I've done this, it has always seemed like... No. But he does drop like 4 items. So I think this is what I'll be doing. And I keep saying final time, but actually one more time. This is just going to be something I'll do off stream. I did watch Alex's latest vid. He was doing boss farming in... Dude, why do I always forget the name of that game? Torchlight. in Torchlight Infinite or whatever. And it's funny because I was like looking at it and I was like, dude, I fucking never want to do that. But I definitely did that a shit ton in D2. Just spamming boss runs. But I've never actually made a bosser in PoE. Because, I mean, a majority of the time it's just for grinding currency. PoE 2 you can grind for specific uniques off of bosses, so there's that. Normally when you see somebody talk about like doing like a boss or setup, it's just for money. Alright, it's going to be RNG. It's going to be a lot of RNG, and it's really boring and really safe, so we're not going to do it on stream. Having the negative item rarity is probably going to be fine for it as well. When I was running for Viper Caps last league, I did get a few magic, a few rares, and shit like that. Yep, yeah. When it comes to SSF, it's really solid options off of bosses. I just need to set up a better... Good. I need to set up a better way to get splinters. So right now our splinter gain is pretty shit. Let me remove... So we don't need these points anymore. That is 4 points we get back. Pathing here for fun. I was going to try this for the Empowered, but I don't think we need it. Although it is not bad. Oh no, we're going to try this. Okay. I'm going to try reduce slowing potency on us. So that's about 40%. Oh! Makes sense. I'm just terrified of certain bosses right now. In maps, at least. Let me think about what we want to farm. I kind of did want to farm Rogue Exiles for a better ring. Right now we have this ring which is Strength Leech on it. That's all we really care about. Cold Resist matters a bit, but it doesn't really matter overall. And then we have this Unset ring, which again, same deal. All attributes does matter. Let me actually see if I fucked something up here. We did, yes. What I thought.
Never too old to start afresh.
So maybe just Rogue Exile Abyss tonight. Alternatively, we could go Expedition. I got a new shield as well. Decent. Stun threshold is whatever. I wish I could rip it, but not going to gamble on it just yet. I don't know. Got a bunch of logbooks too, I think. We have 381 logbooks and an 80. Which means we could go do... We still haven't done Delirium 100 yet, because we fucking bricked that one time. Let me see the splinters real quick. We're pretty close to Delhi. Let me think. Because if we just did some Delhi for a bit, what? Delhi... I do Delhi Breach. Gold Find, I'll alk that one. Delirium spawns bosses is probably fine. Let's see what we get here. Spawn bosses again and contains an essence. Fuck. Delirium in map increases faster from the mirror. I don't really know what the fuck that means. In PoE2 at least, I feel like it's been so buggy it doesn't really matter. Run one item already there. One breach, and then we'll do one rig. Any item already. Seven left. That's fine. Oh, and change this shit. Don't care about... I don't actually know what I want to put points into here. I mean, Waystone's fine. Item rarity's fine. Nine points left? Just shit like this and then shrines is probably good. I get 2 points back anywhere. That's fine. That's fine. Pretty sure Enlightening's just some extra XP, and we're cruising. We're about halfway through 95. Honestly, might do some XP farming. Could be fun. I've never pushed for a character to get past. I think our last character hit 96. And if I check Slash Blade, we're probably higher Slash Blade on this guy at this point. Stronghold. This is Strongholds? Why did I... Oh, shit. Insane latency spike there. Why did I think Stronghold was a completely different map? The one with, like the real dark, sandy map. This map's fucking wild. Map with extra life on it. Did we swap our weapons around again? I don't think we did. This weapon is shit compared to our offhands. Give me a sec. There we go. Alright, everything's going to be faster, and then we'll get Onslaught as well on kill. So this is the fastest our character's ever been, attack speed-wise. And it's not that fast. I might have to tweak the tunes tonight as well. Yesterday, or on Monday, we were vibing for sure. Destroy that, get 5 scraps. Looking at my mana right now, I don't know what happened. Sorry. If the maps are going to be like this is almost just as boring as farming for the long belts, so probably not going to go with this. We'll do a different setup. Maybe Pure Breach. The last time we did Pure Breach, it was the breaches themselves are pretty juiced. Might just be the map though. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Something just did a lot of our health through the ES. Oh! Dude, that happens every time. There's a shrine that increases all of your life in ES. I don't know if it's defenses or if it's just specifically life in ES. But every time I see it, I freak out. Because I think my max life just dipped, and it's just my life going up, actually.
Balance restored.
Shackled Horror? Okay, so maybe this is why I don't run Strongholds. The boss is the prisoner.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Seems like a pretty big map as well. I mean, we're not like juicing up the bosses, so trying to go for bosses right now is just not something we're looking at. I watched MP's latest video where he said it feels like DR was like 3 seconds, so like something like this if I go dual wield here. Okay, that looks true. So that's good to know. I also swapped Armor Break off of Rolling Slam at some point. And what that means is we actually have to use our auto attack to put the debuff up now on bosses again. We missed the breach. Where was it? I don't think it's up here, but there's a shrine up here and 4 rares. Last time on stream we were doing Temple, and it was the first time I actually felt like I realized how to set up something myself for like a little SSF Temple going. I don't know why I never read it, but like the treasure chests, the treasure vaults, every single time you pop one of the treasures open, it dissolves the room. I'm assuming there's a chance for them to just dissolve as well. If that's not the case, and they just stick around if you never go into them, that's fucking awesome. But yeah, no, I was always running in and grabbing the shit. It's way not worth, because you just get the item rarity, and my temple has pretty significant item rarity compared to where it was initially. So we are dropping... We're dropping divines, dropping a good amount of uniques every single run, and I might need to full run it if we're actually just trying to target farm uniques. But compared to maps like this, where, again, I just threw some tablets in, but this wasn't too fun, so definitely rather be just doing something else. And I'm backtracking fully. Yeah, okay. Mental note, never run Stronghold. This is a fucking awful map.
Go on.
Zesht is a strange being indeed.
Can't remember. I feel like I wasn't running too much off stream. So we're probably going to be around 10. Got 6 to place. We got another aesthetic. We got another surgeon, so we can't actually go like this and keep going if I wanted to. Sure. I forgot why this doesn't upgrade, and I think how we upgraded this surgeons was with medallion. So for now, I'll connect it just to have more options here, but we're probably not going to run. It does get more effectiveness. What does this do? More experience? That's fun. So we're not popping anywhere. We'll just get more vaults going further out. Just chill, I think. So we got 2 runs right now. We'll run this once. Again, biggest thing that I care about is the apex, the sacrificial chamber here. We're just stacking up a ton of cultivation orbs. And I'm trying to throw them all in Soul Tether. Second really strong thing that we had was we got this early. We still have yet to see or like set up another one in the chain. But I think we can, or no, I think I fucked this up looking at it. But anyways, eventually we should be able to get another Spy Master going. In the meantime, just running the temple for golds plus currencies is pretty nice. Yeah, let me tweak the this one. Drums and bass here. The temple is getting stronger, depending on how far these chains go, so I think I did just increase unique monster effectiveness, so uniques are going to have a bit more life, and then you can even see it here where one Leaf Slam isn't enough to prime these guys for stun. Overall, unique, this first one at least is around 3 mil. Salvation Orb. I really need them to fix these fucking, like, I don't know, man. Just the doors. Getting stuck in doors at this fucking state in ARPG history. But yeah, again, coming off of my stream on Monday, man, it was a lot, and I do just want to find a setup where we could jump on and just kind of grind some kind of strat that I'm like super enjoying. In general, I'm just seeing stuff that's kind of fun overall. Nothing that's like super hooked me just yet. The temple's really fun, but you can't run it endlessly, right? You have to fill in with maps, and I don't, you know, have a map setup just yet. I'm gonna run the whole thing. Even if these rooms are tier 2 or whatever. Let's see what we get if we run the whole thing. I also might need to change the setup so that we can get max res, increase the tier of a room. So we got it. That means we could get 2 surgeons chambers if we want, but instead I'll probably just keep it for later. We've gotten attack speed from the surgeon already, so it's not like I even need it on the tree. Here comes a fucking Quadrilla, and I think we did get hit by that. It did around 2,000 life. He's stuck in the doorway. Let's try to pull him out so I can start dodging. Yeah, these things are pretty terrifying. I also need to get mana leech some way. Apparently my rolling slam when I'm dual wielding is way too much right now. Sigma Sandals is the #1 base. Those are pretty good, but I am looking for a pair with new move speed. Something that I was thinking about doing was pulling up, actually finally pulling up POB on stream and like looking at what items I actually want. Like exactly if I had like a perfect set of gear that I was looking to craft, like what would I go for? I thought that might be fun. Oh, I have no ID scrolls. Okay. Yo, what? Wait. Don't die. Don't fucking die in here. What the fuck? That was fucking weird. I was too excited. Dude, it's crazy how often shit like this happens. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The slightest thing will just fucking throw me. Yeah. We just that's what I was freaking out about. We just Natty dropped it. Holy shit. I mean, we're there. We're there if we want it. Holy. It's the same character we did before, though. I don't really want to do it. God, it'd be so strong. Oh my god. And then with this, oh damn it, it'd be so strong. It gets us so many points back. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I forgot we removed a bunch of points on the tree. We wouldn't need to take this one. We'd get to swap the... Oh my god. I'll think about it. That I wasn't expecting. Oh, sorry. I like looked over at the other screen as if that was gonna mute it. I'm seeing a lot of uniques though now. We definitely have something going on with the temple that before we didn't. Double corrupted. I don't know if we got a double corrupted at the moment. Our temple's been kind of... I didn't prioritize it yet. I'm gonna go back. Like, I think I can leave, right? As long as I don't close it.
Ancient secrets laid bare.
You have to divine it up. I was gonna look at this. Let's trash it. He can ID, right? Okay. Does he disenchant here?
Hello.
Or is it just selling? It's just selling. That's shitty, because this just turns into so many chance orbs. Buyback. Shield, maybe. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some soul tethers here, depending on how far we get.
What
Am I
news
losing?
from Vaal serve up this time?
Did I fuck something up? No, okay. Wait, it starts you... Oh my god, this game. It starts you at the fucking entrance, dude. Okay. I'm learning. Yeah, if you can't disenchant in the temple, then these
Ancient
the amount of uniques we're getting is going to be a headache because I'm not going to TP out every fucking time.
of the mana.
Okay, yeah, we need to figure out Mana Leech. If I jump in and then Bone Shatter, we just don't have enough mana for Rolling Slam unless I'm popping blasts and shit. It's frustrating. We're all seeing a lot of like high tier items as well. Second my sandals again.
Could be worse.
Once you, yeah, get to the ends, the checkpoint should pop up, so I just need to know if we're gonna leave, we gotta leave at the end. Holy. Could be decent. Not really. Close. I'm a little frustrated our Leap Slam with Brink doesn't prime shift for stunning in here, though. Which, with how much effectiveness there is. I took off the stun support, because I feel like it was actually making it worse in maps. But I might have to swap off of the attack speed one as well. It's probably fine at this point to just go rapid attacks 2 instead of 3 on the slam. Gargantuan Mana Flask, is that what I think it is? Interesting. Did we just... Did we just solve the issue I was bitching about? Is this just gonna work? Yo. Really? No. Yeah? What is it doing that I'm seeing here? Oh fuck. You need to go like flask effect or something? Interesting. That's really cool though. Lavianga's spirit. Fuck that medallion. Okay, so those lightning storms were happening through the wall. Gotcha. Sure thing, buddy.
The Vaal, many unseen.
Big fan that you actually get a ton of gold from in here as well. Super helpful. I was never a fan of farming maps for gold. It's really fucking annoying. Greater Chaos. I wonder how SSF is going to look next league without this mechanic. It feels just so strong. And I didn't even focus on optimizing it early. One mana instead of yes. I mean, it's the endgame update, so what like a breach or like a heist or something like that? I was trying to think of PoE1 setups. Dude, I'd be happy with Delve. But Delve is what I meant. Heist or Delve. I just don't know, because I haven't been the biggest fan of their alternate mechanics. The Trial of Second Mez is pretty fun. Ultimatum I kind of fucking hate, so I hope they eventually change that. That'd be really cool if they didn't just leave it like it is and actually tweak these things if they're not, like, super well thought out yet. Where are we? Why isn't the door opening? Shit like this. I mean, it is EA. They'll fix it, but... Am I blind? Yeah, he's here. Okay. Temple was really good. My biggest issue with it right now is that I want to run it more. Right? And like that was, you know, part of the learnings that they had really in the league. A lot of people did it because it was profitable, but like at the same time it's also fun to do and have the alternate farming for all the players who have just been playing since the start. But yeah, when Holton was like the go-to strat, right? It was because people wanted to farm Temple more than they wanted to actually run maps. And yeah, part of it, again, econ, but I think we're just all a little bit tired of running maps, on the current state at least. The different Atlas passives and shit like that, just not doing much. Not even sure if any of them, like some of them are just bugged. They've been bugged the whole time. Okay, let's go rip an arm and a leg off, see what we get. This room as well, jump around. I realized something about Shaman that's really good about this room, and it's that the spark orbs that go out actually prep your like damage reduction. But I'm pretty sure these things do lightning, like the slam guys do lightning damage too. Maybe it isn't, but if it is, you have 60% reduced damage to lightning, which is fucking insane. We also haven't killed the Zeri yet. So that could be fun to do before the league's over. I didn't even think of that. I'm assuming this shit is DR, so we'll chill 1, 2, 3, and then go dual wields and just fuck him up. Dude, okay, never mind. Something's going on with my dual wield setup. It's kind of feeling like my Rolling Slam is like 800 mana or something. I haven't actually checked. It's 600 mana. I mean, running her was destroying temples, and it was pretty frustrating on softcore. I think these are pretty bad. Yeah, not gonna touch anything here. I think all we want is just block on the right arm. Again, these synth flesh rooms are kind of fucking scary. Gotcha. So the double leap, like Aftershock on leap, is good enough, so maybe I'll just put Aftershock on it. I think I have close combat, but I didn't even think about just Aftershock for stun. It's really interesting. Yeah, our temple is like clearly not good enough to get any specific uniques going, right? Like we'll drop an okay amount, but not like crazy good. So the Longbelt farm off stream I think is still required if we're going to be getting as many cultivation orbs as we have. We were keeping up just dropping them in maps for a while, but then I started juicing item rarity and all the belts that we probably would have just hit normal. We started seeing as magic and rare and all that shit. Also, my builds aren't ever really focused on super high damage. So when it comes to this mechanic scaling only effectiveness, right? It makes maces look like shit. I promise they're not. It's just this shit is, this is a lot. Come on, man. Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get mana leech. Leech in general is something that's kind of been eluding us. Both of my rings are kind of shitty, so I would honestly be down to run just a ring with double leech on it. Like an unset ring, double leech with my current setup would go pretty hard. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and not run Architect, and then I think we're just gonna run these rooms. Or I'll bail. I've bailed on a lot of temples in the past. It's not crazy, really.
Speak. Of course.
The spirit, so you can quality it up, right? How much increased quality? 1%. And then you can reduce it, and then a flask effect. Is that a thing? Huh. That's neat. Does it count as having your flask effect up? I don't think we're ever going for it, but pretty interesting options. T2, T1.
Hey. Bye.
Upgrading this is interesting. I don't know exactly what you end up getting. Oh, can't do that anymore. Oh, I see, I see. Also didn't realize you have to, like, connect it with a room. I thought it would, like, keep going through, but we at least get this first one up to +3. And technically we could get this one up to +3 as well by going here and then here. But that creates a loop, I think, there, which we don't want to do. So we'll just put it for this first one. %, experience up from 20, so it doubles it. That's pretty sick. We're going to drop these just to get more monster packs, as well as things to die up here. I don't know if this is fucked up. I'm hoping this doesn't do anything here. And then if I wanted to level anything up, I could level this, which would give us what? Is that double crypt? Like, of the things I'd want to do, this chain's rock solid, and if we just keep running this over and over again, I think I do want to level this up. More infusers, soul cores. Nice. 60% increased rarity dropped by monsters as well as gold found. I don't know if gold counts. Anyways, on this one real quick.
Cannot trust a stone to stay still here.
Ah, we were gonna put Aftershock on Leap Slam. Dude, it's so funny when I swap to the dual wield setup, just how much stronger it is. And how on bosses I should just be gunning it for it, but the lack of res on my swap right now is a little rough. Our shield is doing a little too much work.
You have made a grave mistake. Square.
But yeah, the dual wield setup should be enough for T3 bosses right now, I'm pretty sure.
I demand adherence.
I don't know if we'll one-shot or like in a single stun, but definitely in a double stun, we'll have him dead. Alright, I don't remember what this... Oh, it's the guy in the middle. So you get to clear everything and then spawn him. Thought this room was pretty nice for that. As well as us getting the option to get some soul cores going without having us needing to do ultimatum, which again, I'm not a big fan of right now. That was horrifying. What the fuck? Out of Golem Works? I think Golem Works is pretty good.
Civilian's rather beautiful.
Yes, yeah, exactly. There was always like a really low chance of you being able to get it from... I don't know exactly what it... if it's like specific rares or what, but there you could definitely like hit it randomly. But yeah, nowhere near the ability to just farm it in Temple and just kind of chill. Antidote Charm, that is not the one. We still have yet to get the Bleeding one with Consecrated Ground, which would be great for our setup. I've gotten Soul Cores, like, I wonder if it's just from the Strongbox. There's the Strongbox that spawns Chaos Monsters. I'm not sure if it's just that, but I've definitely seen out of nowhere Soul Cores drop, I'm pretty sure. How's it going, Death Scythe? Been a bit of temple farming. Trying a new setup with, we finally upgraded our weapons. We took off the training gloves. The damage isn't, like, insane, and especially since we're in temple with how much effectiveness on this shit. Humanoids is 75%, uniques have, you know, everything's up to like 100 plus. But in here it doesn't feel like it, but in general I'm pretty happy with the damage we got to. I got a quadrille in here, I'm gonna dodge or try to. But we can survive any of this guy's hits. Not like I want to though, so that going, and then we're out of mana again. shits. Good amount of... I've gotten a good amount of divines from Temple as well. Not on stream today, but it's dropped off real quick. Off stream yesterday, the 3 temples I ran, it was fucking crazy. Oh, and then we just dropped a constricting command, and it's like, I don't want this character and every single Mace character I play to end up running it, but like, we're so close that I'm pretty sure it would make the build better. I'd have to find a way to get more yes, because it would drop our yes like significantly. But it would we'd get so much more damage. We'd get easier regen. I don't know. Like, I think I kind of want to do it. I just don't want it to be a crush for every single one of my builds, man. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I was telling you, man, we've been getting divines. Oh, perfect jewelers, baby, let's go. I need as many of those as we can get. Drop the weapon. I'll think about it off stream. Nice. Got another medal. We've got 3 of these. I want to keep the golem works. Let's kill this one.
I'll hold this medallion for you.
It's not ethical on... Dude, I don't even know. I feel like it was ethical for Melee when they made the... They tweaked it, right? Like, it was unethical on ranged for sure. That was bullshit. The whole point of surround was like that you were surrounded in Melee. And they just introduced something in the game where every fucking ranger was using it. It's like, oh, okay. It's fucking dumb, man. But on a character like this, I don't know. Again, it would just make it way too similar, I think, to my other builds. And we're having a lot of fun. Like, the helm is open. Like, we could do a unique helm as well. Something I hadn't found like a really solid option for, but I mean, it could be good. Range is super unethical. Apple's unethical, man. That's all I'm learning. Dude, I don't know. I mean, I do know. So Jonathan really liked Mercenary, and he liked adding guns to PoE, that's for sure. Apparently he was a really big Destiny 2 player. Or, like, he was a fan of it, at least. I don't know how much he played. And I know Mark plays whatever the fuck. But, so far, me personally, I've been okay with Melee. Sick. Just from the, but okay, never mind. I don't know. I was okay with it with the helm, but if I was going to do a melee build without constricting command, I'd have to think about it more, actually. Because it solves so many problems. No, never mind. Wait. I forgot this. I mean, our character was still fine. I really enjoyed our character in softcore this league, and it was really quick, totally fine. But, they did something And I don't know if it was an undocumented change, if it was an accident, or if it's something they're like setting up for Duelist, which is coming is my guess, but this league they made Dual Wield have an inherent, like, massive attack speed degen. And I'm pretty sure, like, I put out a video, I thought it was Giant's Blood, it's just Dual Wield in general. But yeah, it felt like they added a flat attack time to it. And that significantly made my endgame experience less enjoyable. Like, the endgame with constricting command for my characters was to never, just not running shields, right? It was using evasion instead of block, and then just blowing everything up. This character just made me realize that block is, like, really not super important. We're running only, like, minimum block. And just having enough EHP, as well as your leash running at all times is kind of, like, good enough. But yeah, I forgot about that. And maybe that's part of when I started to swap to SSF. It just like ticked me off because it was the most basic. Like it felt like the end game that Melee should have, right? Really fast. And the investment was high. So it was something that you could chase for. But instead it was like actually made significantly more unfun this league for what I can tell, no reason. They haven't said any reason yet, at least. I want this rear alive while we kill this boss. Yeah. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Arbiter, unique rooms, Astramente. Oh, architect. Holy shit, dude. Good luck. Good luck picking. Oh, you get both. Never mind. Congrats, man. Oh, yeah. Well, you're getting solid uniques. Let's see if we can get a block arm. Fast speed, we don't give a fuck. Oh, it's like Arbiter has special rooms? What are we doing? Oh my god. Yeah. Pour a bubble there. We fucked up. Oh shit. Anza, the worst possible rare mod on this zone. I gotta be careful here. Ah, so that is one of the worst things that can happen to my character right now. Running out of mana and running out of flash charges, and Temple makes it really easy to run out of flash charges. I gotta find out, like, I don't know what it would be for Duelist. Like, the assumption maybe being that they're gonna add, like, the note, like, anytime you dual wields, like, base attack time is increased, or, like, a flat number is, like, 30% less attack speed while dual wielding or something like that. Because right now they have it for damage, right? So my thought was maybe they're gonna add that, and then Duelist is gonna have the ability to offset it in some way. And Duelist is gonna be the one-hand dual wield class. That boss is not there. Finish up with these rooms again. Just be careful. We could look to make another weapon in the offhands, but this one I think is going to be, I mean, it's good enough. Got reduced attack speed on it, but it doesn't really matter for bossing. And then if I want, we can go back up Unclear every room. We didn't last time. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm just chilling. There's nothing in my head right now for like going back to maps and farming. Like I think this week is gonna be the last week we sort of chill. And then next week might be the start of killing gearing up to kill T3 bosses and Arbiter. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Oh no, dude. If we go maybe. I'll pull it up. I'll be able to pull it up on stream today. Sorry, I'm like blanking. What was I gonna say? If you reroll your character, do you have a new temple? It's not tied to the character, right? Or, sorry, it is tied to the character? What did I pulled up PoE 2 DB last night. Or no, PoE 2 Ninja builds. And I saw somebody with the most damage I'd seen yet going in her shatter builds. So I'm wondering if it was a copycat. New temple. Ooh. That's gonna make me not want to reroll. As well as the fact that I have to play Blood Mage, but still. Actually, let me pick that shield up. Fuck this item. Oh, so that's maybe why I was not, yeah, I might be stupid. I think killing these things is actually what got me a significant chunk of the divines, is my guess. Just because of the increased effectiveness on bosses and shit. Oh, I also got a Serpent's Egg. Serpent's Egg is something else that I might want to run. Oh, we're dropping. I see. We dropped a bunch of item rarity. The vaults went away. So I need to put the vaults in a chain or some shit like that. Anyways. Apple's still doing fine. I don't know what this glove unique is. Could be interesting. Core destabilizer. Oh. Let's just fucking use it. Insta. We've yet to hit on one of those. Alright, what are we at? About an hour 30. Let's go back to hideout and do some shit real quick. Got the claw. Increased damage per minion. Pretty interesting. And then rings. Dude, I need to remove the bulk tab here. Like, what is this helmet doing here? Fuck that. A really strong base. Damn. Life leech cold again. Almost there. Or maybe I just drop helms out of bulk.
Yes, these are some gold is useless.
Let me pull it up real quick. Get our music fucking down too. Era Gaming Sunder. It's funny how I recognize people by their face and not the name. Wait, what? It pulled up a build. This is Negron technology, though. Era Gaming. Oh, he does build. The best warrior build I've played in PoE 2, legit broken. I watched one of these videos. It's unhinged. The newbier version. I don't see it. 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago. I did watch this. I don't know if this was from I don't know if I saw it through the build Reddit or what, but I'd seen a bit of it, and as soon as I saw the cold ring, I was like, okay. I know what this is. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, that's my favorite part about this game. Just taking things that are like being able to take something that is good and then just tweak it and make it your own is always fun. Because I mean, I feel like that's what I just did with this character too. Except I took the thing that I knew was good and then put a tweak on it. And then I'm just going to keep doing that forever. Hopefully they'll add new melee weapons so I'm not stuck with maces, but... Crude bow. Yuck. Got a bunch of these. I mean, let's keep going on the amulets. We got around 700 million. I'm down to start gambling on some amulets tonight. Oh yeah. The guy that I was looking at on PoE 2 Ninja Hardcore was kind of interesting. I didn't see too much new stuff from it though. I'm willing to drop around a milli, but we're still looking for a plus melee Ami. We're using the Spirit Honor Ami right now, but it isn't necessarily required. That is insane. If only it didn't have mana regen on it, so I might collarbone suffix that. There's a 400 ES. And then if I hit the essence for... What would be sadder? If I hit the essence on it, it's already good. And then if we try to reroll a suffix with desecrated... So this is the 1 and 3, we'll go for it. Alright, we whiffed. That's not bad. Ooh, fuck. Thought we had something. It's all spells, though. Not bad either. Nothing yet? Okay. I think we had a tab for this. And then what was this shield? Is this my shield? This is my old shield. What is fuck was this? Alright, what do we do? 13 divines. I don't know if I want to use that. Is there anything else we want to craft or try to gamba right now? We got one belt, so let me try to chance this belt real quick. Well, fuck. What I could do is just use a cultivation orb on something else. And in this case, I was actually thinking about this guy. So Serpent's Egg is actually pretty good overall. The Chaos Res, the attributes, and then gain an additional charge when you gain a charge. The alternate modifiers have the option for 50% chance to gain an additional random charge when you gain a charge. And what that would mean is that I could swap off of Combat Frenzy. And that would also mean that I don't need the spirit on the amulet anymore, I think. I don't think it's exactly 1-to-1. We'd still need 10 spirits somewhere. But I'm down to fuck around and try it. We've got enough cultivation orbs that I'm okay with it, and we've bricked enough soul tethers that double corrupt. No, we only have cultivation and skill gem corrupts. We got 8 skill gem corrupts actually. God damn. So I'm just gonna hit it with a Vaal. We don't have any omens to force it. Let's see what we get. 11 strength is fucking massive. Okay, so the hope is it rips off mana regen and throws on that exact mod, which is the chance to gain some other stuff. Skills have a chance to remove mods. Not remove mods and still count as consuming them could be good too, but this is more just me kind of dicking around. We got enough orbs. I do. Fuck. That's a weird one, that's for sure. Is that 60 to 60? Could that have been increased? We kind of low rolled this. That's fucking annoying. We giga low rolled the mods it ripped though. That's what I was pissed off about. So unusable, but that's fine. What was I gonna do? I was gonna put Aftershock on Leap Slam. Let's go do that. Damn. I'm kind of stalling. I don't know. I'm not feeling like doing more maps. I don't think we got enough. Let's do a Simulacrum. Let's clear Simulacrum 100. We need 4 more, I think. Do one more map. Delhi. Deserted? I feel like Deserted is pretty chill. Alright, we're seeing this map be significantly more juiced. I'm also seeing, oh, it's just the attack speed when there's mobs around us. If I don't kill things, it actually increases our attack speed so much. And crazy. I was to the point where I was like even confused what was happening. Holy shit. Oh, dude, that's never gonna not get me. They need to change that shit, man. Or I need to start recognizing what what shrine is what shrine. But I saw my fucking life dip and I freaked out. But it was actually our EHP like tripling. Oh, fuck me, man. I was doing some pretty good Abyss farming as well off stream. Good to go. Ooh, Gloom, baby. Let's go. We ripped a good chunk of AoE off, and I feel like I'm actually seeing it now. I want to try to put it back on if we're going to go back to farming maps a ton. I think there were issues with Gloom for me where, like, it doesn't count as me leeching. Right? Because we're doing primarily chaos damage or something. It's a little scary. But it's still fun. That's my read on what's happening, at least. Yo. Just leap slam pop. Like, I guess you could just go leap slam offhand mace from Arbiter build. Gloom Shrine all that shit up. But yeah, going into the temple with all the item rarity and all the effectiveness and all that shit, and then coming into the maps, it's like, yeah, this is something, but I think the biggest mistake I made was starting to optimize the temple, because when it was temple as an option for like, hey, run it, and now you get to fight a boss, and it kind of resets. Like, that's way more conducive to enjoying the rest of the game. But if the temple itself is just so beyond what I could do here, it's like, uh-oh. We're opening Pandora's box here. And not only that, but we're also now stuck because we have too many orbs from the temple. Actually need more long belts and shit. The double void. Fucking go, baby. Get out of here, buds. Come on. Oh, no! No! When did that happen? Did they fucking blink? What the fuck was that, dude? It might have just been normal mobs. Anyways, it's fine that we got it. We actually need the leash. We're kind of running out. Oh yeah, it was normal mobs with the modifier on it. Super weird. Again, this is one of those maps where it's like, I don't actually understand Delirium anymore. I think it's just broken in BOE2 a lot, but we still have Deli open. And I'm assuming we're gonna get like under 10 splinters or some shit. Even though it was the whole map. Lord of the Pits. Gonna keep running a little bit at the start so we can see stuff. Are you dead? What did we miss? Missed the temple? We missed the temple. I feel like if it goes on this long, I might even leave the map without forgetting to hit the deli stuff, actually. Wondering how many times I've done that now. There's an essence over there, I'm just chill. We click the button. 10. We'll take it. Okay, so if I was really gonna play this smart, let's do it. We're swapping off a Bone Shatter. So the reason why we got fucked up last time was because I was using Bone Shatter for clear.
I'll hold on to it.
And then we got overwhelmed. So how you get around that is you go Earthquake. And we have a 6-link Earthquake already. We'll go, so Armor Break. We'll go Mana Leech to make that a non-issue. Got one more spot open. What was I running here? Ancestral Call. We could do Mag Effects. I'm down to do Mag Effects. I could also go reduce duration on the tree if I wanted, but for now we'll be chilling. Let's go get our first 100 Splinter Deli. The other one I was, you know, we had it. I just bailed. I wanted to play safe. And I guess it actually depends on mods though. Certain mods I just might not run at all. The other reason why, oh shit. You start with no fucking ES here. The other reason why Earthquake's good is because you just, you can lay it out before the mobs spawn. Dude, I might go back to this instead of Bone Shatter. It's so good, actually. Especially if you get AoE on it. Fucking A, man. I really think it just depends. So, like, this is way better at Deli Ritual, probably. Bone Shatter was really good for Breach. I do want to be leap slamming. Oh, we don't have pin. What was the final note I put on it? After this, I'll swap pin on it. Wait, what? Did Bone Shatter not have pin? What the fuck is going on? How did I... I might have screwed up my setup. Mag area is what we... Or did it drop my... okay. Weird. This is my Bone Shatter setup, so it was just gone. But I'm gonna grab it and put it on Earthquake, see how it goes. Should give us a bit more attack speed. Pretty significant. And actually... We went up to 3 frenzies there for a sec. Kind of wild. You can only get one every 7 seconds. But this is looking like it might be pretty chill. Once the bosses start spawning, it'll be a... Oh. Chance to remove. Bruh. Leave my endurance charges alone. We're playing Pee-wee 2. We don't do much, man. Except when they do. I got really chunked by something there. That's kind of fucking terrifying. Liquid disgust. We got a few. I think I've got one suffering or one isolation. So we do have a decent. I don't know what you call them. Liquid. I also forgot what build I was playing for a sec. Holy shit. Just lay down the earthquakes. Run around. Couldn't ever die. Break armor, more damage. Break armor is pretty fucked up. So if the bosses are here, it could be pretty fucked up, but otherwise we're just chilling. As we're doing this, I'm kind of spacing out and thinking, I wonder how high our HP could go if I went back to like the full ES setup. Because like, we've gotten a lot more damage, not from the tree, but from our gear. Annulments, sure. Damage accuracy, all good. Second boss, Kothith. Let's try to do Earthquake for the armor break. I don't think we're going to need to swap to dual wields at any point to do the damage, but we'll see. Shock chance is kind of fucked. Damage is whatever. Shock and freeze could get a little scary, but what I'm actually thinking is the most... No, we aren't taking... Damn, we were just taking normal chunks of damage from these guys. And I guess that does feed into the bark skin, actually. A lot. I was able to get bark skin up to like 15-second duration earlier today. Maybe if I went back that route for Simulacrum would be good. Can you go back? Can I leave and come back and it not be a problem? I hope so. Oh, I got a few portals still. All right, now we have a shit ton of duration on bark skin.
Freaks of memory
Let me actually move this portal so it's out of the way. Life Proj, Ellie remove. That's fine. Oh shit, not fine, not fine. Holy fuck, we didn't have our ES up. So top left, you're going to be seeing bark skin, I think, go way higher than normal. Just because we have it on for twice as long. And if I remember, I mean, it should be flat armor, right? So our armor overall here should be going pretty high compared to what it normally is. Yeah, 26k. Bleed is kind of messed up. Should be fine though. It's looking like 1800 is maybe where it caps out right now for us. Dude, the slow though. So what we ripped off for this was... What is happening? Could easily die here. I'm gonna pull back, I think. Ellie's so fucking weird, dude. I guess it was just this ignite, maybe. I'm gonna hit Convalescence. I think we're fine. Oh, holy shit, man. A little bit more stressful than I'd like to be in. Setups that we're in. Penetrate 20. Oh. Okay. Well, I'd like to not die to delirium, so I think I'm gonna leave again. How much is it? Again, we did the math, so it's 100 damage. With our current setup, we'd take 25. If you go down 20 elemental, it's 55. You're taking, or almost, what, you're taking 45 damage? So that's close to double damage. And then some. I don't want to do it. It's so dumb. Fuck Delirium, man. Fuck Simulacrum, dude. I just don't care. And I need to tell myself I don't care so I could keep skipping it and never doing it. That was 100 splinters though. I'm not super okay with just giving up on that, but whatever. Yuck. Let's put our points back into... dude, I thought the swap was gonna be good. And then it just fucked this up. I think that's gonna do it, though. Again, been into a strange spot. Temple's actually a lot of fun. We're now kind of like losing it on the belts. I'll try to get a belt, a few... Let's see. We have 10 chance orbs, so I can get 10 long belts. Try to get as many soul tethers as possible, and we got 4 orbs right now, and we can continuously just get cultivation orbs, so eventually I think we'll hit the belt that we want. It's kind of like our small goal, and then next week, I don't think we'll do anything on Friday, but we could. I think on Friday we'll pick one of the bosses and farm the splinters for T3. Most likely we'll just do ritual first. That sounds fine. Ritual, we've got enough already. I'm thinking about doing it right now. I don't actually want to. Again, just kind of chilling. I need to eat dinner. Today's been a weird day for me, but probably gonna do it. GG's. I'll be back Friday. Character again. I'll show the weapon. So the weapon we had before, our desecration, was the reduced attributes. We got to a state with our character now where we don't need that. And then we got lucky, so we hit like the 1 and 3. That was a. It was a 1 and 3. Yeah, we hit a 1 and 3, where we put onslaught. It removed the strength. And then we ended up desecrating on the aftershock chance. So this weapon's good enough. Our offhand is now another big boy offhand. So yeah, we should be able to fuck with these T3 bosses, including Arbiter, as long as I can get my character's EHP high enough that I can tank like any of the non-one-shot setups, basically. But yeah, GG's guys. Catch you in the next one. Hope you wish you the best of luck in all your temple farmings as well. Drop as many